What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another review. This time we're taking a look at Uncut Gems, directed by the Sadafi brothers, starring Adam Sandler. Okay, so I'm going to make this review as short as I possibly can, and I'm going to cut right to the chase. I thought Uncut Gems was absolutely outstanding. Adam Sandler as Howard Ratner in this movie, he steals the show. I thought Adam Sandler brought his A game to this movie, and he proved that when you give this man good material and good direction, he can be a not only a formidable dramatic actor, he can be a fantastic dramatic actor. This movie highlights the strengths of Adam Sandler, just how much range and capability he has as an actor when when you guide him and let him just show what he's capable of doing. I thought Sandler in this movie was did not stick out like a sore thumb at all. If anything, he was one of the big bright spots of this movie. His performance is methodical. It's mesmerizing. You can't take your eyes off Adam Sandler in this movie. And those are words that you don't put together. Take your eyes off and Adam Sandler. But in this movie, he nailed it, knocked it out of the park, playing this charismatic jeweler who is addicted to gambling, and he's trying to balance out his business, his family life, while at the same time trying to ward off people who are out to get him. It's a brilliant performance, and Adam Sandler balanced so many different ranges and so many different emotions flawlessly. He's outstanding, and Adam Sandler is not the only good cast member in this movie. You have his supporting cast, which all do a fantastic job as well. So this movie, from a casting standpoint, is really well done and really well put together. Everyone brought their A game. From a story standpoint, the movie is really interesting. So Adam Sandler plays this jeweler who is addicted to gambling, but he's also come into contact with this opal that he found in Ethiopia, which is worth millions. And it gets the attraction of basketball star Kevin Garnett, who thinks that this opal gives him magical powers. But but Ratner refuses to sell the opal to to Kevin because he wants to put it in an auction where he can get more money out of it. But as that scene comes together, we find out that the stone is not worth as much money as Ratner seems to want to believe it does. So that leads to a whole big thing. That leads to his whole little big thing as well. The stone, of course, is the MacGuffin part of this movie. The actual plot of this movie is Ratner and his addiction to gambling and how it got him in deep trouble with loan sharking, who in parts of this movie are always like out for him, out to get him. They abuse him, they beat the shit out of him, and of course it ultimately pays off with the big scene at the end where Sandler's character puts a big large bet on Kevin Garnett in a big basketball game, which Ratner ends up winning. He ends up winning the bet, but at the same time, he also dies for his trouble because he gets shot right in the face. So like, it's pretty much the whole ending. When you watch the movie from start to finish, the whole movie is kind of leading to what is the comeuppance going to be for Ratner, because we see throughout the entire movie that he's just constantly addicted to gambling. Every time he gets money, every time someone goes into a shop and gives him a diamond ring for something, he'll always hawk it and put bets on and put bets up. He's it's addiction. And aside from that, his family life and personal life is also on the skids. He has a rocky relationship with his wife. He has a mistress who he gets into several fights with. So the Ratner character is somebody who's juggling so many different things all at once, and you can see how the stress just consumes this man. And again, Adam Sandler's performance is so brilliant that you can see the range of emotions he puts into every single scene he's in. Outstanding. Great stuff. From a production standpoint, I think this movie is tightly directed. The cinematography is great. It's got that dark, noirish, gritty crime drama feel to it. It feels like you're watching a David Fincher movie in a way, which I love because I'm a big Fincher fan. And to me, this movie reminds me of something that a David Fincher would do. you know, it's got this dark and gritty tone to it. It's got a good cinema. It's got a good, grimy '70s noir crime drama feel to it as well. Really well done. The writing is strong. The direction is strong. I've never seen any of these Sadapi brothers work, but after watching this movie, I want to see more of their work because they impressed the hell out of me with Uncut Gems. They they proved that Adam Sandler should stick to dramatic acting because it's clearly his comedic days are over, but his dramatic days they have so much more, like he has so much more to give as a dramatic actor because he was just so damn mesmerizing in this movie. He was outstanding. I can't give Sandler enough praise. He really does deserve all the praise he gets for this movie because he was brilliant. And the Sadafi brothers, they deserve praise too because they crafted a really tightly written, just cluster, just this tightly written, um, dark, gritty movie that when you watch it, you just like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And like, this is the type of movie that your eyes are glued to the screen, and you want to see what happens next. And every scene never disappoints it because it's always leading to something, which is that big payoff at the end. So yeah, Uncut Gems to me is a perfect 10. I thought this movie was excellent, deserves all the praise it gets. And yeah, those are just my quick thoughts on this movie. Let me know yours in the comment sections down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I would like to know. Like the video and subscribe, and I'll check you back next time for more.